Hey guys, it's Chad. Just want to get a quick video out here about making CNC glass MDF doors. There's probably some videos out there showing this, but I was just doing a new door yesterday and I just kind of realized I didn't know how to do this very long ago, and it's really helped to have some help along the way. Just created this door yesterday with the glass retainer groove, which is pretty cool. But in this video, I think we're just going to focus on just doing a simple CNC MDF door, and that's it. You see in the back it has that rabbet out, and mine is a 3/8 inch wide, and I'm at 7/16 deep because I have a 5/16 pocket on my standard shaker. But you can do whatever you want for yours. So let's just start over with this door. Double click on this. We'll go into the face. Override this. Right now I have it overridden. We'll just take that off. So we're back to just a slab door here. Now I'll go into our door library. Make a new door. Go to routed and press add. Let's call this glass. Let's call this MDF shaker glass test. And there we go. For this, on the panel, we'll click that and just press glass here. Don't worry about the recess for the glass one. Also, you might want to click bore for hinge and bore for pulls, so it'll drill your hinges and pulls if you want that. Next thing we'll need to do is open our optimizer. Here we'll go to libraries and CNC tooling. You go to your panel tool groups. Let's see, I have a glass standard one here I use. That's the typical glass door cutout profile for me. So you can see here I use a 3/8 compression bit to create that back rabbet, and then I also use the same bit to take out most of the material for that pocket, but I leave a little bit. The reason I do that is so it doesn't cut this whole pocket loose and then my door loses suction on the vacuum table. So I like this here. The third tool here would be an 1/8 inch down shear, which is going to be slightly offset from the other tool. This will clean up the corners on that rabbet, and it's going to be taking off a little bit of material so it doesn't leave any lines. Same for this fourth tool. This one's going to be a through cut here, so, and again it's staggered just a little bit there. So let's just make another group here. We'll go to add group and we'll do a glass test. Couple things here. The grid size, you can change that. Let's just go 3/8. And let's pull in some tools here. We'll go to our 3/8 compression. You can just grab it and drag it in. And what we're doing now, this is the front of the door, so we want to cut from the back side. So we're going to go for this tool, press flip side. And you can set this up for centering the tool or going off the edge. Right now you can see I have an offset of, let's go to offset of 0. And if I go on center, you can see how it's gonna, how my numbers will be placed. It's placed off the center of the bit. For this time, for this situation, I'm just gonna go on the edge here. So the depth I need for this is 7/16. Offset will stay at 0. Next tool, we'll use the same tool again. So we'll drag in another tool here. And we'll go to flip side. For offset, will actually be 3/8 this time. And now I like to go about 17 millimeter deep. So for the third tool, get an 1/8 inch down shear, drag that in. Flip side, again we'll go 7/16 deep, offset. It's a little trickier now. What I'll do here is I'll go, you can see here my middle bit, or the offset for this is at 9.5. So let's take our offset and try this. Let's go 9.5, take away 3.2 millimeter for the 1/8 inch, 6.3. So let's make that a negative. And that should be good there. Let's take a look at it and see. Yeah, that's good. So what we'll do is make that a little bit bigger. Let's make that 6.5. What that does is it pushes that bit over and cuts a little extra so we don't have a line there left. Do the same thing for that other cut, 1/8 inch down shear long. Flip side. This one's going to be a through cut. So click the through cut button. And the offset will be 3.2. And then we'll probably just stagger this a little bit as well, because you don't want to have a line there. If you don't stagger this, you will definitely have a line there. Machine line. So we'll go, let's take this down to 3 even. That should be enough. So there we are. That's a typical glass panel tool group that works really well for most applications. If you have a narrow shaker glass door, like I said, 2-inch style and rail, you may want to take this and make it less, more like a 1/4 inch, not 3/8, because your hinges may not, or they may overhang this. So if you have a narrower door, you may want to modify this. Or you could go a 1/2 inch deep or whatever you'd like. So there we go. Let's close this out. Actually, let's take a look at this here in 3D. This is what it's going to look like from the front of the door, but on the CNC table, this is what you'll see getting cut out. What's nice about leaving that 1/8 inch tool for the final cutout is you won't have the suction loss and door movement. So I like leaving this as the only through cut. Double click on our cabinet, face, overrides. We'll go to our select door style here, and we're on the list of our brand new door, MDF shaker test. We'll override this here now. So outside edge is fine, routed door tools, that's where we got to select our new tool group. It'll be at the bottom of the list. It says glass test. Double click that. We'll take this tool off, none, for the glass panel cutout tool. And don't worry about the pocketing tool for this. So there it is, looking at the back of the door. Turn on high detail. You see we got our rabbit there. Looks good.